Alright. I guess I should carry on. Seems to be fitting alright. Now that I got the recorder back on, I feel I should probably mention that I stripped the power armor suit off of that overgrown idiot that I blasted to death with a squirt gun. And I still can't believe I did that. A damn squirt gun. But I took it and I got all these pieces fit on there, and I don't know, I think I like it. It seems to work pretty well. It's comfortable. So I think we're going to stick with this for a while. Now, the next question is what to do first. I get an idea of the lay of the land here. Of course, there's just absolutely hot dog tray, burger tray. An awful lot of trash is laying around. I don't know. Should I really be bothering to pick this crap up? Is it gonna come in handy? I mean, if I've learned anything, it's everything comes in handy in one way or the other. But I'm probably going to end up having to store all this shit. What's that? Whoa. Coca-Cola Victory. Coca-Cola Wild. I've seen ads for this, but I've never actually seen it. What the hell? This is one crazy Nuka-Cola machine. Well, I could stare at that for a while. I haven't actually seen moving pictures, and found an old CD player, it was called. What that meant. What we got here? Damn it, somebody must have picked this clean. Although I shouldn't really be all that surprised. See what's over here. I mean, I was getting the impression that outside of the actual main areas of Nuka World, there's some nasty stuff wandering around. Still tons of these old newspapers. You know, it's funny. 200 years later, and there's still newspapers. Who would have ever believed that? There's no farm. And what is this over here? I'm hearing weird noises. Just don't want to run into any uglies. If I can help it. I'd rather not waste ammo on them. Wow. Looks like there's a whole town out here. Or there was. Pins. Can always use a few more bobby pins. Another nice thing about this power armor that I picked up. What the hell? Oh! It's you! I see where I am. Uh-huh. This little fun place. Well, I'm not reintroducing myself to that place. That aggravated me way too much. No, fuck that. Let's go back to the Nuka world proper. Still want to get my hands on that Harvey asshole. Make him explain himself. Give me a reason not to shoot him. I don't think he's gonna have a good reason though. I mean, I can understand you're doing a job for somebody, but really don't like the fact that he managed to trick me. And because he tricked me, I take offense. I get insulted. I gotta take care of it, you know? Anything in here? There's nothing out here. You know, these people were smart. Although I guess I have the inside of that, but they could turn this entire area to put their resources together. They could turn this area basically into their own fortress. Like this itself could be their walled-in. Technically, this could be their fortress, but you could leave this as like a shanty town. You could bring all kinds of people in to do your bidding for most, you know, for all intents and purposes. They've obviously got slaves. We saw that with the slave collar. Which I, again, am very intrigued. I'll leave this shit alone. I don't need it. This music's gonna drive me nuts, though.
Word is, super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying.
Hi there.
Should be easy.
What?
Things.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good, Shank. I don't bring you bullshit.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Here, earn this. Anything else you find out?
Shank, you'll be the first to know.
Wait, what's going on?
As long as you keep your eyes on the merchandise and off of me, I'm happy to do business.
Alright.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Alright, so we'll remember, Caitlin, you're here to do business. That's good. I don't think I have anything to trade, though. Nothing that's worth anything. What do you have? This is a pretty badass blade. But I ain't spending almost all my caps on that. Yeah. What? Oh boy, look at this. You know what this is? This is one of those old Boston leather jackets. Those old school, literally old school jackets. I could still see the B for Boston on it, and they just painted over it. Man, how cheap can you get? You know what? We'll take that. Any other interesting clothes that you got in here? No? Fine, we'll take that. I want to hear what this guy, Shank, has to say.
Huh. So you're the new overboss. I expect you and I are gonna have a lot to discuss in the future.
Alright.
I'm sure Gage will send you my way soon enough.
Very interesting. So if I'm the new overboss, why would Shank, or not Shank, Gage be sending me to you? Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh Lord, I don't need a history lesson. Do I? Blah, 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 blah. There's not really anything all that great in here. I'm not taking the time to read all that. But is this seriously how big the place is? Where am I? Where are we in comparison to all this? This place is huge. Ah, okay, so we're right in the middle here. We're heading right up towards that. Alright.
New boss, huh? Don't worry, I don't cause problems.
Oh, look
Hey.
who it is.
Just wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
You lied to me.
I know, and I'm sorry. But if you ever cared about anyone, you'd do the same thing. I don't have any family. Living family. I lost them when Coulter and his gangs took this place from us. Now, these traitors are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, or kill someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
Whatever. I don't need to hear your boring sob story.
Hey, as long as we're cool, man. I don't want any trouble.
Harvey,
Another wonderful day in Nuka Town, USA.
Yeah, you just watch yourself. Well, if there's anything Colton, whatever his name was, if there's anything he did right, these are right intimidation tactics. So I guess I can't blame him for that. Let's go into this market. Very curious to see what they have in here. Hell? Goddamn Brahmin. I really don't like
Hey there,
Brahmin.
boss. You really laid a beat down on Coulter. That was something. Guess that means his big plans for the park died with him.
What big plans?
plans. Did that include getting killed in his own arena?
Of course not, boss. Back when Coulter first took over, he had big ideas. And he made some big promises. His plan was to get the power plant back online and light up the whole park, making it easier to conquer and safer for all of us. We could have done it too, but things changed. Slowed down. Coulter stopped pushing, stopped caring so much.
Coulter was weak. And now he's gone. It doesn't matter what he wanted.
You're right, boss. Park's yours now. Doesn't matter what he wanted. Well, I'm just a traitor, so I know my opinion doesn't count for anything. But I still think it's a good plan. Hell, I might even give those poor bastards out in Dry Rock Gulch a fighting chance.
What poor bastards are you talking about?
You know what? Just forget what I said.
You seem pretty well informed about Coulter's plans.
Well, yeah. Coulter needed my input on getting the power plant running again. I'm sort of the unofficial chief handyman around here. Or as close as we've got to one. Guess you could say I've got a vested interest in the plan to get the power back on. Speaking of which, do you think you'll see it through? Coulter's plan, I mean?
Coulter had the right idea. I just might finish what he started.
I hope you do, boss. Truth is, I've dreamed about that day more than once. Not sure why, really. Maybe I've just grown attached to the place. What with all the work I've done on it. It sounds funny, I know, but I think Nuka World is something really special. I think she deserves to have her lights shine again. And just imagine, at night you'd see it for miles around. Folk would talk about it. They'd come from all over to shop in the market. That's a lot of caps for you and the gangs.
That's a good point.
How long have you been here?
Been about 20 years now, I guess. For better or worse, Nuka World is my home. Gotta get back to work here. See you around, boss.
Found some pretty good stuff while I was out on the road. Interested?
Gonna pass.
I just bought stuff from you. This Chip character makes a really good point. If I get the power running and attract more people to here, but I'm gonna need people to defend the crap out of this place because it's gonna bring super mutants and ghouls from all over the place and probably Brotherhood of Steel and who knows who else. But we can make a lot of money. I could probably expand even beyond chems.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's stopping.
You know what? Just
Sure, I'm here to trade. But I'm not letting my guard down for a second.
luck, it's been real busy lately. Guess things are going well.
What the hell is that? You know what? I'm just gonna help myself.
Not looking for trouble.
In the hell is a persuasion grenade?
Don't worry about me. I'll stay in line.
Well, look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
I don't like your attitude.
Lose the attitude. Or lose something a lot more valuable.
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this. It's just hard not to be bitter, you know? We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
That's right.
Yeah, you're a slave with all his limbs still attached. For now.
You're right. Life is wonderful. Thanks so much for opening my eyes. Now, if you need guns or ammo, I'm the one you talk to. And before you ask, yeah, everyone pays. Even you.
Why do I have to pay for this stuff? I'm the overboss, remember?
Like any market, this place needs caps to run. Whether it's for payoffs, bribes, you name it. I don't mean any offense, my presence. It's just... it's wrong.
Let's see what you have.
Sure.
Alright, you got anything interesting? Not really seeing anything anything that I'm too particular interested in. What the hell is that? A splatter cannon. That looks nasty. But I can't afford that. I can understand his point.
The traders here are no better than slaves.
Well,
Poor bastards.
I didn't need the combat knife. You know what? Let me take that back.
Weapons of all kinds, yours for a fair price.
Seriously, you're sitting back there with a mini nuke?
Unless you're here to take this call off me and set me free, I'll assume you need guns and ammo.
I need ammo. I'm taking ammo.
General supplies here. Guy selling candy.
I'll leave you with the grenades. We have plenty.
This place really makes me want a Nuka Cola.
Yeah, I wonder why. What is all this? Souvenir teddy bears. Starcore.
Supplies of all kinds for your journeys across the Commonwealth.
I could just take any of this. No one's gonna stop me. I don't want to interfere too much with the business if I'm gonna get a cut of it.
It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Hey, boss. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. Scared the hell out of me. Gave me nightmares.
You don't know anything about me. I could be a lot worse than he was.
You're absolutely right, boss. I shouldn't have said that. It was stupid of me. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
I don't really know what to expect.
Hey, that makes sense, boss. You haven't been here for very long, after all. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
Well, let's see what you have.
Right away, boss.
This can avoid doing any damage to me? How? I have to keep my eye out for that on the field. Anything else in here? Yeah, we'll take one of those. Another one of those, we'll take that. What are these things? I don't know, I got bad teeth as it is. What kind of shipments you got in here? Alright, standard. That's fine. I'll probably be back at some point.
Damn Nuka Cola song stuck in my head again.
Yeah, well, that's because it plays non-stop.
Come on over.
Who's this?
Oh, hello, boss. Congratulations on taking out Coulter. I'm, sure you'll do great.
You're damn right. This is my show now.
Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual. Or you could, well, you know, get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Wow. This is the first time I've ever watched someone dig their own grave.
Okay, I get it, boss. Just take it easy. There's no need to get angry. Just forget I said anything, okay? Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here. I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies, too, if you're looking for those.
A doctor? How did you end up in this place?
Well, it's a bit of a story. I used to live at a settlement west of here. We got hit by Coulter and his gang back when I had one. It was a tough fight. They killed some of ours. They were wounded on both sides, but nobody could get to them. I called out for a ceasefire on the condition that I'd see to their injuries as well as ours. Saved a few lives that day, including Coulter's. When he set up this place, he came back for me. Said if I came along, he'd make sure his guys wouldn't hit our settlement again. Now this place is my home. Anyway, anything I can do for you? Treatment or supplies?
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
Sure, take a look.
I don't really have a lot. My throat is parched.
I hope.
Let's see. Pretty sure I got something to drink. I do. I got these Nuka Colas.
I never find out what those are.
The hell are bloodworms? I don't want to know, do I?
I'd bring my kids here someday. If not for all these raiders.
Well. It's the highest and mightiest himself. How can I be of service, huh?
What have you got?
The medicine you need to set yourself free. I've got chems of all kinds for you, boss. Just tell me what you need.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You got it, boss.
I want to see what you have. If you're selling chems, which is my business, you barely have anything. I don't have anything I can't get elsewhere or get myself. But I'll tell you what. You make yourself useful to me,
Just here to pick up some supplies.
I could
boss.
probably get you to be boosting out a lot more than you got right now. You sell that. I'm taking this.
Hey, it's the baddest man in Nuka Town. What can I get for you, my friend?
Nothing. We just discussed this.
No rule against tricking them into hurting each other.
These guys are
You
pretty
see
shitty.
that crazy robot dressed like a bottle?
No.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
Hey.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Yeah, it's quite the outfit you got there, pal.
3 rival gangs in one place and they're not killing each other? I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Over, boss? Making trouble? Good.
Feel kind of bad for these traders. Having to wear the collars like that.
Well, don't feel bad. Keeps them in
The guy
line.
selling chems is a little off.
Probably why he's not doing good business.
Believe it or not, I haven't had a raider threaten to cut my face off for at least 4 hours. Maybe my luck is changing.
Don't expect much. So let's see. Where does this go? Well, I like the way that we got the little market set up. Definitely looks like something I'll take advantage of. Just may have to make it a little more profitable. Doesn't look like they really have that much going on considering what I took from the till, unless they're hiding most of it. If we get more people in here, stand to make a lot more. More importantly, it elevates my personal platform quite a bit. They want me to be overboss here. I can be more than just the overboss of this place. This is really going to give me a foothold around the Commonwealth. Possibly keep the Brotherhood of Steel off my ass. What is going on here? Who is this guy?
Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
Excuse me.
Mason's been waiting for you.
I don't know who that is. Tell Mason he's gonna wait a little bit. I'll be back.
Caught one of the traders stealing food. Turned him loose. Gotta chase what you want to catch. Yeah, then I got in a little extra target practice.
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
Excuse me.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Okay. There, loony.
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day. Every day.
Yeah. You sure do. What is all that noise?
So let me get this.
Hack and decipher.
Makes it through
Bunch of
the
amateurs
takes
playing
out the
aggressive.
boss. And now we're all supposed to follow him? How does that work? He ain't even a raider.
All I know is Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk with Nisha. In private.
Gage? How the hell with that guy? What's he ever done around here?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I saw. You want to know more about what's going on? Then maybe you should ask us.
What do I look like? An idiot?
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
You want to explain while you're...
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
You guys are talking about me when me standing right there. It's ballsy.
Hey there.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
You know you can easily get popped by a... No, I'm not even gonna warn you. I don't care.
Man, I've been getting
Things are
shakes
boring
bad.
as hell since Nisha made us
Slept
team
some
up.
days.
I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Hell is
Some of
Nisha?
that new Comex stuff that Maddox cooked up. They didn't say
Hell no! This is the best buzz I ever had.
Hack and disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress up.
Uh-huh. There's people on the other side of this. You want to be careful where you're shooting. The parlor. I actually need to go in there at some point.
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain, either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
Nuka World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
What?
How is this place amazing?
How? Just look around. Don't you see it? You can just imagine the children, smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Nuka-Cola Museum. Everyone's heard of that.
Really? That's great! I'm so glad word is catching on. Maybe I'll get more visitors soon. You just made my day! Here, let me return the favor. It's not really cold anymore, but I'm sure it still tastes great. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
What?
What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
It's not that I don't want to tell you. It's just that I came all this way and I'd hate for someone else to beat me to it. Sorry.
Are you sure? Is there anything I can do to change your mind?
Well, there is something. There's a particular flavor of Nuka-Cola that I haven't had in a really long time. It's called Nuka-Cola Quartz. It glows white in the bottle. You can't miss it. If you could bring me a bottle, then I'd be happy to share my secret with you.
Okay.
Any idea where I should look for this stuff?
If I knew that, I'd already have some by now. It's gotta be around here somewhere, though. This is Nuka World, after all.
I'll let you know when I've found a bottle of Nuka-Cola Quartz.
Great! I can't wait to taste it. It's really a unique flavor.
Okay. Well, she's insane. Clearly.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
Yeah, someone else was saying the same thing. I don't know what that's all about. This place is really freaking big.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Well, you better.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Who the hell is Nisha? You're all going on about how I'm the overboss, and then all you're talking about is some Nisha person. Who are these idiots?
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't care to talk much. Gets me into trouble.
I don't care. I'm here to talk to you anyway. What do you got? How many Molotovs do I have? Not that many. You have more than enough fragmentation grenades. Alright. Whoa. Alright. I almost squashed myself. Alright, get on. Come on, lunkhead. Don't move, you're gonna fall. You.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. Hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control. Now you're in charge.
Yeah, I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you've got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
If I'm really running the show now, let's get to work.
Now that right there is just the kind of attitude I was hoping for. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
Oh, sure. I understand. So, are you just gonna paint the bullseye directly on my back, or what?
I ain't gonna lie. It's a part of the reason you won't see me stepping up and running things. But I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be that bad. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka world. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. A lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
Wait, what kind of mess am I walking into here?
It was little shit at first. Heated tempers, arguments, the occasional shooting. Got worse over time, though. Gangs started staking out as much territory as they could. All being on top of each other like this. Started looking for excuses to turn on each other. If something ain't done soon to settle things down, it's gonna reach a point there ain't no coming back from.
Coulter couldn't pull this off? He was weak. Didn't deserve to be in charge.
Tell me about it. I thought he had what it took, so I helped arrange this whole deal. Didn't work out. But now that you're here, we got a second shot. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Yeah, all right. The disciples like violence. The bloodier, the better. Tell them they'll get plenty of it. The operators are in it mostly for the money. They get promised caps, they'll listen to you. The pack, hell, I don't know. They follow whoever they think is the strongest. Show some teeth, I guess.
They'll listen if they're all afraid of me.
Okay, settle down. Most of these psychos have seen shit that'd scare your nightmares. You're not gonna be that easy to intimidate. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
What happens after they're on my side?
Then, we get started on taking over the rest of Nuka World. But one step at a time. You in?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
All right.
Gage.
You need something, boss?
Aren't you Raiders all the same?
Hey, come on now. Don't need to be insulting. Commonwealth gangs. Well, most of them don't even qualify. They ain't organized. They don't make smart decisions. Basically one step up from rabid animals. I've run with some of them over the years. Every single time, they either think way too small or get themselves wiped out.
You're right.
I make a point of getting the hell out of Dodge before that happens.
They just need a good leader.
Well, that's the difference. Gangs out here, they've got leaders. They're better organized. Anyway, don't mistake the gangs out here for being the same as those Commonwealth saps. Gangs out here, they got agendas. And they're gonna expect results. You can't afford to forget that. You need anything else?
I want to know more about Nuka World.
Yeah, good amusement park back before the world went to shit. Well, I guess if this place is any indication, it wasn't so hot before it all blew up. Anyway, we weren't the first to think of this place as a good stronghold. Before we got here, a bunch of traders had set up shop and hired a whole lot of guns to protect them. They were dug in like ticks. That's why it took pulling a bunch of gangs together to even have a chance.
No question that it's a good location.
Yeah, the traders thought it'd make a good hub, pulling in buyers from all around. We're thinking it makes a good central location for sending gangs out. So we've got Nuka Town, and most of the traders work for us now. They ain't happy about it, but screw 'em. We really need the rest of these parks, though. Every one of them not under our control is a threat. And the gangs are too cramped up. They're stepping all over each other. Unless they get room to spread out, there's gonna be bloodshed. So the sooner you get them all to agree to follow orders, the sooner we can improve our situation. You, got any more questions?
Yeah.
Tell me more about the gangs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, quite the assorted bunch. All used to hate each other, and I guess maybe they still do to a degree. Took a shitload of work to get them all on board with this idea, so I really don't want to lose them now. If I were you, I'd start with the disciples. They might all be crazy, probably are in fact, but Nisha has her reasonable moments. Then you've got the operators. Spoiled, rich kids. But doesn't mean they ain't ruthless killers. If you can impress Mags, she'll listen to you. And then there's the pack. I'm not saying they're savages, but, well, shit, they're savages. I don't know how Mason keeps them on a leash. Up to you who you want to trust the most, but you're gonna need to trust at least some of them. You need anything else?
Nothing else for now.
All right. You know where to find me.
Well, Gage, I'll give you credit. You're absolutely on the money with the way that most of the gangs are around here. Most of the raiders out in the Commonwealth, that's all I was bitching about when I was walking here. A bunch of idiots who don't really have any direction. Nah. I'm just gonna take a look at, well, my new pad. And it's a little dirty. Could definitely stand cleaning up a bit. But can't complain too much. It ain't bad.
You need something, boss?
No, I said. Dude, seriously, please don't start annoying me. No key for this? BB gun in there. Let's put the shirts and stuff that we just bought in here. We could leave all that alone. But we will take the fusion core and the bobby pins. I do like the view, I'll tell you that. This place has anything, Gage. It's a real nice view. Alright, let's get going. Come on, lunkhead. Ugh. No accounting for taste with the decor in this place. Huh. So you're doing a little complaining, huh? Make fun of Mason. Terminal's all set up on your quarters. Guys should be hauling in the rest of the furniture you asked for. We've done real good, man. Got further than I thought we would, to be honest. Once we got the gang settled and everyone's healed up, we need to start coming up with a plan for the rest of the parks. Need to move. Hey boss, I've had visits from 2 of the gangs in the last day. They're not happy, man. Wondering why it's been 3 weeks and we ain't made moves on the rest of the parks. I gave them small jobs to do, should keep them busy for a while, but we really need to get a plan together. Set up a to-do list on your terminal like you asked for. Still not sure why you need it. Shit around here is real simple. Because it sounds like Coulter was a moron. We gotta talk. Look, we gotta do something. 3 months and no progress. This don't look good for you or for me. They're scared of you still, like they should be, so you ain't hearing the talk. But I'm telling you, the gangs want some action. They need to stop screwing around, or you need to stop screwing around and sit down with me, okay? Deleted. You deleted my last message, didn't you? I'm glad we had a chance to talk. I was able to smooth things over with the gangs and let them know you got a plan. Now you just gotta make sure you tell everyone, hold a big meeting, pull everybody in that ain't on guard duty, show off. These guys are suckers for that shit. Coulter, man, what the hell? I can't even find you. Where the hell have you been? What's this gauntlet thing the disciples are working on? I don't care how excited they are, this wasn't the plan. We didn't spend half a goddamn year here just to waste our time on this shit. So Gage really didn't like this from the beginning. I can't keep covering for your ass. The gangs are already bored of this gauntlet of yours. This new business ain't coming in, and we're not doing shit to expand. Guys can't even set foot in most of the parks without getting killed. And no one can get a word in with you because you're always tinkering with your goddamn power armor. That power armor's mine now. The gangs have all been demanding to see you. I finally got them all to agree to a meeting, which I will have to hold because your ass isn't around. All good. Hey boss, work things out with the gangs. It'll be just fine. Nisha says they've improved the gauntlet again. Sounds like it should be real interesting. Hope we get a real good show out of it. Have fun, boss. You know what? I think I like Gage a little bit more. So at least I know he's taking this shit serious. Toilets in here. The hell? Okay. I won't be using that bathroom, obviously. What's up with all these goofy ass mannequins? This is my lounge. It's not too bad. Come on, lunkhead, hurry up. We got places to go. Can you please turn off your stealth, boy? Thank you. You know that irritates me. Kincaid tickets. What is that? Is victory again? Alright. I'm gonna seriously need to have somebody working in here. Enough of those pamphlets. Come on now, let's get to Nuka World. There we go. Well, I do like having the quick entrance.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Yeah, I know. I heard you saying that before. What are they doing? Are there tarberries in the water?
Getting close to something good. I can feel it.
What are you doing?
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place?
Hey there.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
Yeah, what are you doing? Okay. Alright, well, Longcat, I guess we gotta start talking to some of these gang leaders.
Heard you put a pretty good beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke since she didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. Been a lot worse for a cigarette.
I remember.
definitely more ruthless than a lot of the raiders I've dealt with in the Commonwealth. And outside of the Commonwealth. Mostly a lot of chicken shit idiots. And yes, Lunkhead, I know I call everyone idiots a little too often, but you know what? Who cares? I think it's an appropriate term. This place is huge, so we gotta expand out. It's not a bad idea. Get power running into this place, expand out. Really make this place huge and overrun with people who answer to me. And I'll pretty much own this whole area. How could I say no to that? What the hell was just talking? It's getting a little sketchy out here. I don't really know this area, so let's go back inside. Who do you say I should talk to first? The operators? Or the disciples? The operators, I think he said.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Sooner or later, Kathy, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you.
Okay. Wackadoo.
That last one died too fast.
Over, boss. Making trouble? Good.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs? Dying is more their strong suit.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll start here.
You can head on in, over, boss.
I think I will. Alright guys, that's the end of this chapter. We'll move on to the next. We'll go into the parlor and we'll start talking to the bosses. Till then, peace.
Man,